I'm at River Oaks Point Drive in South Moorhead, and Marv, I think the picture here pretty much tells the story. This is what this neighborhood has been dealing with actually for the last 2 weeks. The river completely surrounding homes in this neighborhood.
Disaster occurs and tears apart the people's lives who live there. We need to all work together to fix the situation. It takes a great amount of teamwork to be able to have your town come back from a disaster stronger than ever before, especially when a large area has been affected by the issue. Although there were many destructive natural disasters in the 1990s, the most devastating disaster that we overcame in that decade was the 1997 Red River flood.
The Red River flood happened due to multiple different factors. The main reason that all the flooding occurred was because of the extreme precipitation North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota had that year. During the 1996 and 1997 winter, the Fargo-Moorhead area experienced 117 inches of snowfall. This set up for the worst flooding ever. The average snowfall for this area was around 50 inches, so this was more than double the average, which was a problem. The whole winter was very cold that year. Suddenly in March, the temperature rose above freezing for 27 straight days. The snow melted quickly because of this. The sudden melting was too fast for the river to handle, so it flooded over. This disastrous flood impacted everyone living in these areas. Overall, the Red River caused more than $2 million in damage. Nearly 600 homes were destroyed in the flood, and many more had some damage to them. These people were now left homeless for the time being. Also, 500,000 people were forced to evacuate their homes to stay safe from all the destruction that the flood had brought. The flood of 97 was a terrible disaster that affected everyone in the area. The Red River flood did, however, have some good things come from it. After the crust height was so poorly predicted, the United States worked together to create better methods for predicting. They now can predict flood stages much faster and with a lot more accuracy, which is very important. Also, all the damages that the Red River caused pushed these areas to redesign their spike and flood control systems. This benefits the people living around here and their homes because there is less likely of a chance that they will get destroyed in any future floods. The Red River flood of 1997 was by far the worst natural disaster in the 90s that the United States had to overcome. The odd weather patterns during the winter of the 1996 to 97 was a huge factor in why this flood was so bad. Once the flood hit, it caused a great deal of destruction to the cities and a huge bill from all the damages. However, the flood benefited us by helping us create new and more accurate technology to help deal with future floods and predicting them. Despite the amount of damage caused by a natural disaster, our country will be able to overcome the losses from it and learn from it.